So first I'm going to go in with CoverGirl Clean Oil Control in Buff Beige. And I'm just going to put that all over the face. And I'm going to also go in with Studio Fix MAC Fluid in NW20. And I like to kind of mix the two because it just, for me, is a better color. So I'm just putting that all over the face. Of course there's an ice cream truck that would be going by as I record. Cool. So again, just all over the face. And then I'm going to be blending that out with my e.l.f. powder brush, a flat top brush. I really like the way it gets in there. And I really need to invest in a beauty blender, but I just haven't done it yet. So this works really good for me right now, and making sure to blend on the neck because you don't want any harsh lines. That's for sure. So blending, blending, blending. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I really like this one. It erases the dark circles. And it is the brightening shade. And I really, really, really like it. It really gets rid of that darkness under the eye. And then I'm taking my MAC 227 brush just to blend that all out. I really like the way that this one blends it. So we're just going to go and blend all that. And then I'm taking my Hard Candy Galmafloge, and I really, really, really like this concealer. It really conceals everything I need it to. And this is in the shade Bright, and I really like that to go, or not, and that's actually in the shade Light, not Bright. But this will conceal anything and everything, from a zit to your lips, to your rosy pink cheeks, to the redness we all get in our nose and our mouth. This will conceal it all. And again, going in with my 227, I believe. Yeah, 227 brush. And gonna blend that on my nose, the under of my eyes, my cupid's bow, just everywhere that you want to highlight, you're gonna go in with that brush. I mean, that concealer. So now I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus. I really like this, and if I'm just doing my makeup for the day, I really like the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance in Classic Beige. Great drugstore dupe for this, I think. I really, really, really like it. If I just need, like I said, for the day, I'll definitely, the CoverGirl's my go-to so that I can kind of save my MAC because they're a little bit pricey. So I like to just use it on special occasions or when I feel the extra need to be pretty. Okay, so now I'm going in with my concealer by MAC. It is NW20. It's a more concealer for the face. It's my face color. There we go. And then again, taking the same brush, the 227. Losing my mind. So, and now I'm just going to blend all that out with my e.l.f. powder brush once again. And then I'm taking my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I've heard a lot of people talk about the Well Rested, but I haven't actually got my hands on that yet. So I really like the Mineral Veil, and I'm taking that on my e.l.f. complexion brush. Super soft brush. Love it if you just kind of want to set that So now I'm priming the eye. And to prime the eye this time, I chose just to use my Galmafloge concealer. Sometimes I use my MAC Prep and Prime, but right now I'm just going to use that. Everyone says the Urban Decay Potion whatever works really good, but for me, I just like to use a concealer and the Hard Candy Galmafloge Heavy Duty Concealer really works for me. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just priming that eye. Now I'm taking my MAC shade in Yogurt and one in, well, that one's off, but any dark brown will do. I believe that these are velvet shades, I think. But anyways, any light color and a dark brown will work for this look. So I'm taking the light color on my e.l.f. C brush and I'm putting that all over the lid of both eyes, obviously. And you really want to pat it. If you rub it, you'll get a lot of fallout and it will go everywhere. So if you just put it on your brush and then you tap it on, or you pat it on to your crease, then that works, or to your lid, then that works a lot better. And with this color, you can't really see it until you apply the darker shade. So if you don't see it, don't worry, it is there. Just takes a little bit of time to show up, especially when you use a color that is light as your skin. So I was in a little bit of a rush. Normally, first I go in with a lighter color in my crease, but since I was in a rush, I totally forgot about it. So the lighter, I do it on one eye. So the lighter color is going to be in the Physicians Palette Shimmery Strips for smoky blue eyes, and it's just a lighter shimmerier brown. You want to do one that's closer to your skin tone. So the reason that you do that, the reason that you put a light brown in with your crease is so that you can blend out the darker color and the lighter color. It just helps everything blend a lot better. So there's the color right there that I use that I totally forgot to use. So there I go. I'm just putting that right in the crease. And a little bit on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in with that darker brown on the MAC 224 brush. And I'm going to blend that all out. And the reason that I keep switching back and forth from eye to eye is because obviously the one doesn't want to blend as well because of the fact that I forgot to put the dang crease color in. So I'm showing you that I'm going back into the dark brown. And you want to pat it on the outer, the color, you want to pat the color on the outer corner of your eye and blend inward. Wherever you, so you're going to dip your brush in color. Wherever you put your brush first is going to be the darkest color. That's where your color will be most dark. So if you want to blow out the end, the outer corner of your eye, you want to tap that right on the outer corner first and blend it inward. So I'm just not happy with the way that they are coming out, so I have to keep going over and over them, mostly because I forgot to do that crease color. And then I'm going to go in with e.l.f. Sunset, which you should see here in a minute. And I'm just going to put that right in the outer corner. So now I'm putting that in the outer corner, almost, where the light meets dark, and I just want to put that in there so that, because I just want to do an everyday Easter look. Does that make sense? Everyday Easter look? So just put that right in the outer corner and blend that in. So now I took my Maybelline Ice Studio in Black is Black gel liner, and I'm not very good at doing that on camera, so I just did it already for whatever when the camera was off. And now I'm just taking my little smudge brush by e.l.f. and I'm just kind of diffusing that line. It's still a line, but I'm just kind of blending that whole line in together. Now I'm going in with my NYX Bright Pink. I don't remember what it's called. And I'm going in with my e.l.f. angled brush, small angled brush. I usually use a, like, I don't know, like a different brush, but that's the only one that I had right on hand. So I'm taking that and putting it on my lower lash line. And if you're wondering what I was just digging for, it was that. So I'm taking that on the lower lash line, and I didn't film me doing my eyebrows either. So yeah. And the pink just gives it more of a spring look. And then I'm going to take my, I think it's Hard Candy Pink Stick eyeliner. And I'm going to put that right on the bottom of my waterline, or right on the bottom of my lash line, which would be my waterline. So there it is, Hard Candy. It's really glittery, but it's not actually glittery. So that's going right in the waterline. Some days I'll just do black, but I have really small eyes, and if you want them to appear more open and large, you want to use like a nude, a white, just any color that's really not black. So if you want to go for like a evening look, it would be fine. But for a everyday look, you want to try to keep your eyes more open looking, and that's what I'm doing. So now I can't decide on which blush I want to wear. MAC Pink Swoon is so beautiful. I love it so much. But I actually went with just Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. And there it is. It's kind of true to color on camera, but for the most part, it's a little bit darker than the Pink Swoon. And I don't know. You know, a girl just needs her choices. So I'm putting that on with my e.l.f. blush brush. And remember, again, it goes with blush as well. Wherever you want that color to be the darkest is where you set your brush first. So when you're contouring, instead of putting that brush down on your cheek, you're going to go more back towards the ear and work forward. As your blush, I start in the front on the apples of my cheeks, and I work back. And blend, 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 ladies.